Well, with Wall Street buzzing about mergers and acquisitions following the Exxon XTO announcement yesterday, keep an eye on industrial conglomerates as another hotbed of merger activity. That's at least Deutsche Bank's view. Markets reporter Sheila Dharmarajan explains who is on the prowl, and are we just talking about the energy sector?
Well, no, this is actually, we're going to talk about industrial conglomerates, so people like Danaher and Dover, and Deutsche Bank thinks they're going to be a hotbed of M&A activity, and in fact, they actually have two acquirers. So Danaher, they estimate that they have $8 billion in M&A firepower, and Dover, this is a company that makes everything from pumps to refrigeration. They estimate they have about $2 billion in acquisition firepower, so a lot of money to play with, and of course, the big question is, what could they be looking for? Well, Danaher management, they've talked about staying close to their knitting. So on that note, analysts say that acquisitions in the medtech space could make a lot of sense. And actually, someone told me to take a look at Dynex. They do gas chromatography, and they could make a logical acquisition for Danaher. And when you're talking about Dover, we talked about how they make pumps. Analysts think they're going to continue to grow in that space. And two names that were actually mentioned to me are Flowserve and IDEX as potential acquisition targets.
So it's all strategic positioning to add to the portfolio there. What's driving M&A here?
A couple of things are driving it. So first of all, when you think about industrial conglomerates as a whole, they've built these businesses through M&A activity. So it's very much in their DNA to take advantage of that. And speaking of taking advantage, when you look at deal multiples for industrials right now, things are looking pretty cheap. So we looked at EV to sales multiples, hovering around the 1.6 times area in 2006 to 2008. Now those deal valuations, you're starting to see them compress, so 1.2 times right now. So potentially very, very good bargains out there that, of course, these industrial conglomerates can take advantage of. And also, we've talked a lot about how companies are hoarding cash this quarter. They have a lot of balance sheet liquidity, very low leverage. Again, two other reasons why we're going to see more M&A activity in this space.